Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Monkey City. Before I really get started, I noticed this thing that says, help us make it better. Email us what you like and don't like at monkeycitybeta@ninjakiwi.com. Thanks. I'm assuming this means mostly for the beta testers that are actually playing the game, but for any of you that are just watching the game, if you have things that you really like about what you've seen or don't like about what you've seen, but not like my commentary, but like what's actually in the game, maybe you too could email at monkeycitybeta@ninjakiwi.com and let them know in the email that you're not actually a beta tester and that you're only watching a video. That might help them a little bit better, but sure, why not? I guess, for you to help give your feedback and everything. And don't just be like, ah, this game sucks. Like, give reasons, like say specific reasons, like what specifically you like and don't like about the game. But oh yay, my city leveled up. And more money, because now I need to build another bank, and I'm already talking about other stuff. Right. Yeah, that's good right there. So now what I'm going to try to do is get through this jungle, because now that I have a factory, that's going to be really good, really helpful. And this stage in particular is not actually... oh, dang it. I'm so used to starting out with more money because of before the wipe. I had a higher level town, but this factory should be good just to start off with. And man, I just remembered, like, I don't have very good upgrades. I'm just remembering my status in this game. It's pretty funny that I actually have to remember that and I don't just already know, I guess. Alright, well, this is actually going to be more difficult than I thought, or than I remembered. Alright, and is it just me, or is this stage a chicken? Is this supposed to be a chicken? Or a hand? Like a deformed hand? To me it looks like a chicken. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. But, oh well. Alright, so for right now, because I only have 3 dart monkeys, I can only max upgrade to 1-2 dart monkeys. I'm gonna try for some 1-2 dart monkeys, and only upgrade 1 at a time. Not sure if that's the best idea, but it's what I'm going for at this point. And this factory is a nice safety net, and it helps with camo detection. Just in case there might be some camo, I don't actually know. Because it's a pink layer balloon, or balloon level stage thing. So I don't know whether or not there will be camo, I don't remember. But I'm going to stick with some dart monkeys at first, and then throw in some boomerang monkeys later. Because right now, I just need basic popping power rather than like the arc in the boomerang thrower, because while these paths do arc, I don't think I know how to place my boomerang monkey in a good enough place where I can actually make use of that arc. I'm actually going to set that to last so that it's doing a little bit better at path busting, even though it's at that angle. But this should be alright. As long as I have one targeting first, and I have this factory as a safety net, so that should be fine, but I think it should be okay. I'll probably end up losing this stage, just because it is a pink layer stage, and I'm not sure exactly how well I'll do against that. But, I don't know. I'm always unsure about these things. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. Alright, so... for anyone... I'm actually curious. Again, like, not always, but I occasionally ask if any people that work at Ninja Kiwi are watching my videos, particularly for Bloons Monkey City. Like, this seems like a decent idea for beta testers to record their, like any beta tester in general, to record their gameplay. That way, if they see a bug, they can just, hey, look at this clip, and then show them the bug, rather than try to describe it in a text format or something. But then again, like, maybe the recording has something to do with the bug. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't have any technological knowledge of how that would work, but maybe. I don't know. So now I've built my 3 dart monkeys, and now I'm just going to work on upgrading that that boomerang thrower a little bit more, because I still don't have any better upgrades for the glaive. I don't have glaive ricochet, which is really helpful, and I do want to get that pretty soon. But it does cost a lot of money, and huzzah! I won. That's good. Alright, more awesomer. Capture a jungle tile. So, let's see. What else can I do? Can I upgrade these more? Still need more money. And yeah, I just need more money, which means I need to capture more land. And if it's the same track as last time, then I'll just cut out that part. Okay, no, it's not not the same track. Alright, so yeah. For some reason that blue arrow sometimes confuses me. It makes me think, oh, the balloons are going that direction, but no, they're coming from that direction. And actually, kind of what I was talking about earlier, if any Ninja Kiwi people are watching this, my general comment that I'm sure I will email later is that I really enjoy the music. Maybe it's just me, but probably not. Music is really good. Definitely helps when the beginning stages feel a little bit boring, I guess, just because of how easy they are at the beginning. I just need really 2 dart monkeys to get through like all the red stages, which is nice that it gives you that time to get through the easy stages and gain some money and get a little bit more experience learning how to play the game and everything. But then just at times, for people that are more experienced, it does feel a little bit boring. Especially for those that are in the beta test, because then they've already gone through that beginning, maybe once or twice, and then having to go through the tutorial again is kind of lame, but it's alright. Once the game is actually made, then people should only go through that once, maybe twice, so that's fine. But again, the music is really good. I do really enjoy it. And just more dart monkeys. And I think I say this every episode, but I really appreciate the dart monkeys now because of this stage, or because of this game. That makes them feel so much more useful, because you don't have any other towers pretty much, and they're just so useful on the early stages that it really makes me appreciate them and enjoy them more, which I would say is a positive of the game. Good thing about it. Even though eventually it does kind of make me depend on them a little bit too much, and then I start using them for like the Moab stages, I'm like, probably not the best idea. Alright, so what else? Just gonna throw in some boomerang monkeys once I'm done with the dart monkeys like I did last time. And one thing about the random distribution of balloons in the waves, or I'm not really sure if random should be the correct term, but the variableness, the variety of the balloons. It's pretty interesting. It keeps you on your toes. Make sure you can't just lock down one specific place this tower here at this point type of thing to make sure for any balloons, but occasionally they do have those moments where they send you a lead or 2 on the first round, and like, I have no money to get lead busting of anything, which of course just comes with once you level up more. And actually I'm not going to do boomerang this time, I'm going to use some snipers for no reason. Set them to strongest so they can actually help get rid of those pink balloons before they get too far too fast. But anyways, so really as far as like any leads appearing on the first round or something, that's really more of whether or not you have the, not brains, but the strategy, I guess, to work around that. Like you can build some pineapple stands or something so you get rid of that easily. But anyways, alright, so since I've already played on this stage before, since I just played this stage, I'm just going to do the same strategy, and I'll just cut this out to help the video go through faster. Alright, so Monkey High 5 captured another jungle tile, and now I've got those areas open. And alright, so to finish off this little thing, I guess I gotta finish off these jungle terrains, but oh look, that seems easier than before for some reason. Alright, I'm actually gonna try for this one again. And alright, I just remembered why I lost last time. I don't like this stage. If any Ninja Kiwi people watching this, hey, I don't like this stage. It's a good, it's okay. It's not a bad stage. It's just, it's difficult. So, oh man, this stage. But alright. So my sort of revised strategy for this stage will be to use regular dart monkeys and give them the long-range darts rather than sharp shots, and place them in positions like this where they have better range to just get multiple balloons, I guess. Not really sure if that made sense or if I described that correctly, but I'm gonna place another one here and here, just to help out a little bit more, and then throw in some snipers maybe to help out with those pink balloons. But yeah, that's going to be basically it. The reason I lost last time mostly is because I didn't have his factory. And like I said before, I'm probably going to end up losing some lives on this, possibly even losing and having to use a continue, because this time I have been saving my balloon stones, so I'm not just going to let them go to waste. I will use a continue if I have to. Probably not 3 continues. Like, if I lose 3 times, then I'm not going to use any more continues, but because it does get to a point where you just can't beat it, even if you have more money. It really depends on how many towers of what kind you have and how effective they are on this stage. But actually, so far, they're not doing that bad. I did lose a few lives. I think 11. I think I started with 50, so yeah, that's 11. Snipers should help out with those higher level balloons, even though I still don't have any upgrades on them, which I really should get upgrades for them. If I'm only going to use 3, I'm going to need some upgrades. And right now, the snipers are going to be more important than the boomerang throwers, just because the boomerang throwers are better at piercing through large crowds, I guess, which would have been helpful at that point, but not necessarily necessary. Not necessarily necessary, I'm not sure if that works, but like a double necessary, like a double negative, but anyways. So now I'm just going to stick with more snipers, set them to strongest so they can help out getting those pink balloons to help slow them down, even though the snipers still don't have very good attack rate. And because there's only 2, if there's like 10 pinks, then they're not going to do that much. But keeping them on strongest so that they do actually attack those pinks before they attack any others. And I'm probably going to place them a little bit better to make it more aesthetically pleasing, but it's not that important. Alright, so I don't actually know where the best placement for the boomerang throwers will be. Probably in the same places as the dart monkeys, but obviously since the dart monkeys are already where the dart monkeys are, I can't really place other towers on top of them. But I'll just place it right under. Hopefully that's a good placement. We'll see, I guess. Alright. Again, I always have to say first, if any Ninja Kiwi people are watching, one thing that I would really like, that I would like to see, not necessarily that I do like that I see, is an auto send wave feature where you just like click a checkbox, and huzzah, city cash, of course, just city cash, but what do I need? First, I'm gonna try to get some more glaive thrower. Alright, that's good, I guess, to get the glaive thrower, but oh, that's right. Now I have the center of camo countermeasures. So, oops. So now I can get the enhanced eyesight once I have more money again. But what else? I'll just go here for this stage. But a auto send wave feature where you click a checkbox and actually, where you click some checkbox, and then once you finish popping all the balloons in one wave or one round, then it'll automatically send the next wave. That way, especially for the beginning, when you just need 2 dart monkeys, if you could just place the 2 dart monkeys and then click the auto send wave and then just sit back and watch as everything happens, so that you don't have to constantly be clicking to send the next wave, which it's not that big a deal. It's just, it would be a nice little touch to have that feature. And a couple people have agreed with me on the forums, so I'm sure someone has seen that, and it's not like the first time you're ever hearing this, hopefully. But just a thought. I don't know exactly how well that would translate into like development process and stuff, and if that would like delay the game another month or something. If it would delay the game another month, then probably just leave that for a patch or something, but obviously that's your decision to make. I have no idea what the best decision for that would be. On this track, that again, it's another track that I don't necessarily like. I definitely would prefer to have Dartling guns on this stage rather than the layout that I have now. But obviously I need more money to get all that stuff done. Which, I guess I'll say now, again, if any Ninja Kiwi people are watching this, and it's something I'm going to put in an email that I do send later. When I was playing before the wipe, or before the city wipe, when I got my city up to like level 20, I think, I had reached a point where I didn't have good enough towers and upgrades to beat the levels that were around me, or I just didn't know how to place the towers or something, or whatever the reason, I couldn't seem to beat any of the levels around me. So basically I just had to sit and wait and gather money from the banana farms and just save up my money and upgrade a bunch of things. And there was a large period of time where I would just check in every hour or two to gain the money and start the upgrades, and I wasn't actually playing anything. So either, I mean, that is more my fault that I didn't build the right towers or didn't spend the money well enough. So it's not really like a problem on Ninja Kiwi's side, but it would be interesting if there was some other kind of mini game or challenge or replay mode where you can replay stages you've already beaten, or some kind of mini game to earn a little bit of extra cash, maybe even some Bloonstones, or even just to pass the time while you wait for your banana farms. Just a thought. Obviously I know that would take a lot more development power and time than just like a simple patch or something, but just a thought. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so this track is almost over. Just need that one more red balloon. Alright, so next, I'm still I don't know when to actually like finish off the episode, because I know that I spent like a couple minutes. Oh, look at this stage. Did spend a couple minutes that I cut out because of that one stage that takes a while. And wow, I do have a lot of money, so I placed a lot of towers at the beginning. Ah, that's off center. Oh, that's gonna bug me. But alright, so I'm probably just gonna finish off with this level and then call it an episode. So yeah, I don't really have too much of a strategy here, just because the level is so easy. I really enjoy this level because of the design. Personally, just the aesthetic look of it, I think is really cool, and just the way that it makes it easier to place some towers right in the middle, so that they have 5 opportunities for when the balloons come in. I think that's a really cool concept, and I enjoy stages like this. But and in case you haven't noticed, I like to place my towers in some way that looks a little bit aesthetically pleasing, I guess, even though I'm not really the best. I don't take that much time when I'm recording an episode, but anyways, so I'm just going to finish out this level and then call it an episode, because it's getting a little bit long. And then, yeah, there's not really much else I can show, like, oh hey, look at this new thing. It's like, gotta spend a lot of time researching and gathering money and all that, so there's kind of a downside to this game, but it's not that big of a downside. Not that bad. So next I just need some snipers and the factory, I guess. I probably won't have enough time to build all 3 snipers and a factory, so I'll probably just end up 1 or 2 snipers. Alright, and this was a pink stage, right? Yeah, so there should be pink balloons eventually. Yep, there they are. But my defenses are good enough to defend against those, obviously. Alright. And for some reason I feel like I'm not really talking to any. I don't know. It's weird knowing what to talk about during these things, especially when, like I've said before in other videos, like I'm just sitting here waiting for time to pass and money to accumulate. So there's not really any strategy to talk about right now. Just because it's such an easy thing. You just place your monkeys pretty much anywhere on this track and they'll be useful. Specifically these monkeys. But obviously it's only because these are the earlier, easier rounds. Once the rounds get up there, then I'm probably going to need a better strategy and have to talk about all that strategy. But again, I really enjoy this music. It's just really great music for this game. Really fits the tone and nice and upbeat and all that. Really helps make the game better, I guess. Not really sure how to describe that any better, but yeah. So let's see, it's 8:25. Yeah, not gonna have enough time to gather enough money to build one. Well, maybe, but probably not. And even if I did, I wouldn't really know where to place it to make the stage still look good. I can tell. I just look and see those monkeys are a little off center and they're not quite balanced in their placement, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. And because right now it is over. Alright, and for some reason I always have a habit, or not always, but I usually have a habit of of trying to place a tower or start the next round when it's the last round, so it doesn't do anything. I always find that kind of funny when I do that, but anyways, so I mean, look at all this jungle. That's actually something I want to slightly, not really complain, but just bring attention to. There's just so much jungle all right next to my town, like right at the beginning. I mean, again, it's not really a bug, it's just the way that the random map generator works, but it's kind of a little bit frustrating just because of how much jungle there is, and the river is way over here in Ceramic and Moab territory and everything. And just that little lake right here, but alright, no real big complaints about this game. It is really good as it is, but let's see, what can I build? Can I build banana farm? No, it takes 2,000, which means I'm going to need more banks to hold all the money that I'm going to be collecting. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's see, what else can I build that would be helpful? Ninjas would be good, and bombs. I'm gonna go with ninjas first, and I will place those right here. Start building 3 here, and then the 2 more factories once I get them. And also something else I should be trying to build are these upgrade buildings, which I actually had enough, but then I built the other one. Oh, actually no, I didn't have enough. I would have needed 1 more money. I just could have got that. Anyways, I should also pay attention to these goals. Should actually try to finish any of those. But anyways, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.